You are watching Game Changers, brought to you by the Atlanta Gladiators.
I actually remember seeing Aidan swim as a child. Like, I remember seeing him swim Summer League. I remember seeing him swim my final year coaching at Parkview and just thinking, like, man, this kid's going to be somebody. He's going to be phenomenally good. He was already, very obviously talented. And I remember thinking, I would hate to coach against him. I wish I could coach Aidan, because he was just such a force in the water. He came on strong at a young age, in the county meet. You could already tell he was going to be a really fast swimmer.
So my mom actually swam at American University. So I was in swimming from a young age. She always emphasized that she didn't really want me necessarily to become a competitive swimmer, but she really wanted me to learn how to swim. That was primarily what got me into it. I started at Cedar Creek Summer League. Summer League team, a really small team that's a couple minutes away from my house, and I learned how to swim there, and that's how I got into it. Summit's really the only team I've been a part of. We joined Summit, I think I was 10, 2011, somewhere in there. There are 4 of us. We all swim. We're all at Summit. My mom coaches at Summit. We're all at Cedar Creek and Summit. So I'm 18. My brother is 16. I have a younger sister. She is 14. And I have a younger brother who's 12. So we're all 2 years apart. So it makes it easy, I guess, because we're all kind of in the same area, doing the same thing. It's not like you've got one person to take to soccer and one to swimming. And it helps to have my mom coach. And so it's nice. Coming into high school swimming, I didn't really have a whole lot of expectations. But one thing I didn't realize was how good Brookwood kind of was going to be even coming in. I think it took a while to appreciate that I was on such a talented team, coming in with Alex Taylor, Andrew Henniger, Jacob Reese. Having those guys to kind of look up to made it a more fun experience. Brookwood's been where I've wanted to be, and it's been a great experience overall.
I saw him on paper. I knew him as a swimmer and a name on a piece of paper, but I didn't know what kind of person he was. And of course, you hope as a coach that the best kids, the best athletes are going to be really good people. And we're very fortunate that Aidan is that kid. He's that team captain. He's that one to rally the team, inspire the team, not just through his actions, but he deeply cares about the team, about Brookwood, and about winning. I was very happy that it was everything that you hoped it would be as a coach, that the kid who is the best kid, the fast kid, is also the kid who's driving the team to succeed and to do the best that they can. It's that competitiveness, it's that game changer quality that when we talk about where to put him and stuff like that, we know that he's going to approach it with the attitude that it's a must win. Funny story, earlier in the season he accidentally signed up for 2 back-to-back events, and even though I would have completely understood if he had kind of taken the second one easy because he maybe had a 5-minute turnaround in between the races, he still pushed himself to win and just about collapsed after the race. Had to take a seat and take a moment. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter, but it mattered to him. He was going to win that race no matter what because we expected him to do it, and he expected himself to do it. So it was funny, but it also showed what kind of swimmer and competitor he is.
We won my freshman year, my sophomore year, and my junior year. It's a big experience. You dream about it all year, and you fantasize it, and it all comes down to one moment, and there's a lot of pressure involved. When you finally touch the wall on the last relay, or you watch that person touch the wall and that it's all said and done and that you're at the top, it's really exciting. And having your shirts passed out, the state champion shirts passed out, and standing on that podium holding the trophy, it's a good experience. We're ramping up into state season and championship season, and I'd obviously like to see an ending just like last year, having the guys come out on top, having the girls come out on top. I personally have some goals. I'd like to make the contribution to my team and hopefully have the same outcome as last year. But I feel like my junior year was kind of what set me ahead. It kind of gave me a jump start into the whole recruiting process. I started talking to Auburn late because Gary Taylor was obviously named head coach. After all the coaching staff was replaced. That was at the very end of the school year last year. And that's when people start to make decisions. Before then, I'd been talking to seriously Notre Dame, Kentucky, Florida State, Arizona State. Those were kind of my main ideas at that point in time. There was always something that was just a little bit wrong with all of them. There wasn't like a, yes, I want to go here until Auburn kind of contacted me. There's a lot that excites me. When I first visited the campus, I fell in love with it. It's a beautiful area. The coaches seem really great. They're all very driven. You can tell they very badly want Auburn to be at where they were a couple of years ago.
I think he's going to do really well in college. I think he's going to flourish. I think he, as talented as he is, I think that the nature of college training is going to draw out of him even better times. It's ironic to think about aspects of his races that he lacks in, but I think that college training is going to take him to the next level because he's willing to do it. He's going to come in there with a great attitude. He's going to acclimate to the team. He's got a great situation at Auburn, and I think we're going to see his name going up the NCAA ranks.